Morning all, TC Detects back out again. We are out on the field that you can see behind me, which is a massive field. I'll do a 360. It's absolutely huge. It's had potatoes in, I think they were taken out about 6 weeks or so ago, and all the rain has sort of flattened all the soil and washed it down, so it's a bit like walking on a beach, so it's somewhat unusual. Try and get the sun out of the picture. So yeah, and we are out with the Legend 2. I was out with it last week on this field, found a silver sixpence. I was going to put a video up, but I had camera issues, so I ended up not putting a video up, but there may be some clips of last week's hunt in between this week's clips. Also, I've got a new pair of AI camera glasses, so you'll probably see clips of those, and some of the footage will be filmed with those. It is quite muddy, so I'm going to be careful because I'm not sure they're exactly mud proof, the new glasses, but yeah, we'll crack on, and we're going to head sort of that way. The field itself is huge, and see what we find today. I'm running the Legend 2 in utterly, completely default factory settings for field. Always do that with a new machine until I get used to it. Last week it seemed well from an ergonomic point of view, well thought through, well designed. I've not used the headphones yet. I've left them at home so you can hear the tones of the machine. So yeah, it was impressive so far, but I've had 5 hours with it. It's not a lot of time to make a view or a judgment on anything, so we won't call it one way or the other, but so far so good. The pack itself was decent, came with 2 coils, which is always nice. It didn't come with an instruction manual, which is always a bugbear of mine. It didn't even come with a quick setup guide, so I had to guess how to set the machine up and assemble the shaft and stuff. And to anybody who knows my DIY skills, that's always dangerous. They are available online, of course, but I don't see why any manufacturer, I'm not picking on knots here, I don't see why any manufacturer doesn't put a paper manual when you've paid, you know, £1,000 for a Legend 2. I don't see why you wouldn't put it in. And which reminds me, quick shout out to Luke at Detectors, who's always sorted me out with my new machine. Service is impeccable. Thank you, Luke. Don't forget, if you call Detectors and mention TC Detect, you'll get a 10% discount on most things. Right, advertising spiel over with. I'm off that way, that way, that way, and that way. See what we can winkle out today. Catch you on the first hole. The first signal is down here. Very clear and solid, 5960. The line is all the way over into the non-ferrous. See what that is. One thing I think that could be improved on the Legend 2 is the volume of the pinpointer. Not sure it needs to be quite that loud, but such a life, don't really need the pinpointer. You can always just shuffle backwards, which is what I often do. Somewhere there, and you can see something on the edge of the hole there, so it could be that. Let's have a look. No, but it is near it. It's just over here somewhere. And there. Little thing, this little thing here, which is a little piece of, patina would suggest something old, but it's a blob at the minute. That's a blob of something. And here we are walking along. As you can see, the ground has sort of been washed away, or sort of smoothed by about 6 weeks of constant rain. That feels a little bit like walking on a beach. Okay, so next one was down here somewhere. It was in the 45 sort of 50 range. Here we go. Flicked it out. It was down there. Only about 3 or 4 inches down. Is that it? That is it. What have we got? Small and vaguely roundy shape, or is that square shape? It's more square, isn't it? I don't know what that is. so sandy that I can't see what that is. Ah, that looks like it's got... Oh, why am I making such a fuss? Somewhere I should have... I was going to say somewhere I should have a toothbrush. I don't have a toothbrush, but I do have trusty old set from composite cleaning pencil. Try and get some of that off, because it looks like there's like a... There's a pattern to the top and scroll work there. So that is decorative something that's been attached to something, but I'm not sure what. But yeah, a decorative piece of something. Pretty, don't know what it is though. But hey, there you go. And this is how bad the soil is. Ruts and solid. And next signal is, I don't know why that's falsing. Start again. Next for signal was in there, is now here. I think it was over here. I'm here somewhere. Nice little blob. Nice little blob. Yeah, T-shape here. Like we have a little first buckle of the day. First buckle for the Legend 2, didn't get one last week, but yeah, buckle. And from about an inch there, little button, or stud, stud maybe. So next signal was in the high 70s, one of the clearest I've had, and all the way across on the non-ferrous. I think I can just see it sticking out there, see a roundy thing. So we are in what looks like button or coin territory. Given the colour, if it's a coin, it'll be, is that, no it's not shank, it'll be some form of pre-decimal scrappy thing. Unusual. Yeah, so I believe that is a coin of some description, but it is completely toasted. So there you go, first toasted coin of the day.
Metal Detecting News has even more great prizes for lucky subscribers this month.
Just thought while I'm here, I'll show you the two interesting things from last week. We have a George III sixpence, which was very nice, one of the last finds of the day. First silver with the Legend 2. Well, first English cabinets, which is clearly a interesting decorative silver plated spoon, or the remnants of one. So yeah, it was an interesting first hunt last week with a couple of decent points. Hey kid, has any Roman coins been found in the area?
Yes, real Roman coins have been found in the wider Ghoul area, though not usually in large hoards. Here's the clearest picture we have from archaeological records. The landscape around Ghoul was rural during the Roman period, but Roman farms and small settlements existed nearby. Where there are farms, there are often stray coins dropped over time. Isolated Roman coins have been found around villages such as Airman Hook, Rawcliffe, Swinefleet, and Howden. These are single finds rather than treasure hoards. These include coins from the 3rd and 4th centuries, commonly the period when Roman small change circulated widely. Metal detectorists have also reported finds across the Humberhead levels. Many are typical low-value bronze coins, the sort used day-to-day by rural populations. No major Roman hoard is documented in Ghoul itself, but the pattern of stray finds strongly indicates Roman activity, farmsteads, field systems, and river-related movement. If you want, I can describe what these coins usually look like, or explain why so many end up scattered across farmland.
And we will have probably an hour out with the Versa this afternoon. Haven't been out with it because of the L2 and I say because of the L2 and shingles and the crap weather. Haven't been out with it for 6-7 weeks, so gonna give it an hour now. L2 was great this morning, all good. Didn't miss things, I don't think. Found the things I thought I would find on this field. Nothing at great depth, not unusual for this field. The ferrous, non-ferrous seem to be working well. Easy machine to get on with. Good ergonomics, decent design, very good screen. I think I will have to obviously play with it more, play with the settings, get used to it more, see how it goes. But for now, back to Old Faithful. Favourite machine, the Rutus Versa. So next up, from just down there, was a 52 rigid line, and it looks like we have some form of pendant. You can see at the top there, looks like it's been attached to a chain or something. The oval shape of it makes me wonder if it's like a St. Christopher, something like that. Just sort of design would fit on there. It's not precious metal, so it's a bit battered and a bit worn, but I'll try and clean it up later, see if we can find a design on it. But yeah, some form of pendant, I think. Okay, so we are out of the hole, somewhere over here, I think. Actually there, by the look of it, and we have a little bar of something. Not sure what that's from. It's got a flat bottom, rounded top, about 1 inch and a bit long, solid all the way through. Looks like a bar of some description that's come off something. And next up is a 4-hole button. This is about 3rd or 4th for the Versa this afternoon. And next up from down there, about 5-6 inches down, is a very chunky, I think it's the remnant of a sesterce or something along those lines. There is nothing on one side, but on that side what looks like the remnants of a design. Try and figure it out later, but I think that's a very chunky Roman. So next up for the Versa, just from down there, it's like the top of a livery button. So it's got number 12 on it. I mean 12th battalion or something. You see the 12 there? Not sure what that means. But yeah, top of a livery button that was in 2 halves.